Yo YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're back to our post-commentary style man type of videos. You guys have been going absolutely crazy on the live com, so thank you very much. But for the next few videos we're going to be going over some of my gameplay I got a couple of days ago where I didn't actually do a live com, so let's break it down, man. Hope you guys do enjoy the video, and as always we're very close to 5k subscribers, man. Thank you guys so much. If you can drop a like and subscribe, I'll really appreciate it, and let's see if we can hit 5k by the end of the week. Well, for this gameplay, we're playing some Hotel Hardpoint. As you can see on the P1, we're going to go through here, try to take out one player. Now we're going to back off with 15 seconds left. I'm looking at the minimap and trying to see where my teammates are. That's a very important attribute to do, very important trait that I see a lot of players in the lower division ask, what can I do? How can I improve my awareness? I think a big thing you need to do is look at the minimap. Speaking of awareness, this wasn't exactly the most aware situation as a guy comes right behind me. But going forward, you're going to see my teammate does die at the back there. Now for this P2 area, what we want to do is we want to hold the backside, we want to hold the back of the hill and make sure that, you know, we're isolating them either the right or the left hand side. You can see it's a bit scrappy right now because they're at the back. I take out one, I get shots onto the second, my teammate comes in with a big trade, and just like that we win the gunfights. And as you can see right now, right, the gunfights are 50-50, but because we're spawning at the back, it's allowing us to get into position a lot quicker than our opponents, and that's why spawns are so important. Right there, I killed one player and my teammate traded it. Sorry, my opponent traded me, right? So you can see it's a 1v1 trade. But look where I'm spawning. I'm spawning 5 seconds away from the hill, where that opponent probably spawns, you know, back of lobby or something like that. So he's probably spawning about 20 seconds away from hill. So that's why trades are so important, but at the same time spawns are even more important. Once you have spawns, even if the trades don't go your way, you'll be able to kind of get away with the time there. As you can see how important spawns are, I'm going to be rotating through the back of the map here, trying to lock down spawns for the next hard point. Now, one thing about rank play that I realized compared to scrims and watching the CDO is that there aren't a lot of emphasis on spawns, especially when playing solo queue. I realized that a lot of people don't play for spawns. So if you're actually that guy, if you play for spawns, you're going to be putting your teammates in positions to win before even getting involved in any gunfights. As you can see right here, my opponents are in the hill. We're doing a really good job of kind of splitting the push here. As you can see, 2 of us coming through the back, 1 coming through the front. This is the perfect play. I'm going to go in, get the first kill, I'm going to dive across, my teammate comes in, it's a 2v2, and just like that we broke the hill. Unfortunately, the trades kind of go 50-50 and it's left in a 1v1, but you know what, considering the situation we started in, considering they had full control of the hill, the fact that we even got into a 1v1 is very impressive stuff, and that shows how important it is to kind of push through different angles. We're going to go through the front here. I'm going to nade over, see if I can watch over my teammate. The stun comes in, we try to get one, we actually do take him out, but the trades are too much, and as you can see, they're getting control of this hill. That's alright though, because you know what, P1 went to them, P2 went to us, P3 went to my opponent. So what I decided to do is up the aggression here. I realized that, you know what, we were rotating well, but I wanted to up the aggression and cut the lanes and just really optimize this hill here. So I'm going to push through, and I want to try watching the overextension. We're going to chuck a stun and a nade over, and this is my kind of thing I like to do. I chuck a stun and nade one area, and what that does is that allows me to buy a bit of time. Now I know for the next maybe 5 to 10 seconds nobody's going to be overextending because, you know, the stun would have hit them, and that allows me to kind of push through middle map, watch middle map without worrying about the overextension. That's 3 down. I'm going to turn around, and you can see the timing works out really well. We go through, we take out one, and now we're in such a good spot here. We're in the lobby head glitch. I'm just going to snake this sound tour to my left here, and we should be able to be in a really good spot to get the remaining of this time. Now my teammate only has one door to watch here. You see that door there? My teammate only has to watch that, but somehow he kind of choked it, and what that did is when he died, it kind of got me thinking what I should do, and I actually lost sight of what I was watching. So right there, I definitely should have stayed composed and carried on watching what I was originally watching. It would have allowed me to get a bit more control and just be more of a threat on that hill. So you can see right there, that little mistake from myself and my teammate actually cost us about 20 seconds. So it's very crucial to play perfect Call of Duty at certain times, because if you make any mistake, it will definitely cost you in the long run. So 20 seconds go towards my opponent. I'm going to chuck a stun in as I always do. Now that stun, all it's going to do is basically buy us an extra 5 seconds, and I think Call of Duty is all about timing. Or that would have been a nice kill right there, but Call of Duty is all about timing. So that extra 10 seconds that we're buying by stunning my opponent, all that's going to do is allow us to be in a 4v3 for an extra second. We're going to go through, this was a really big re-challenge there. What happened is, because I was so weak, I was expecting him to, you know, just start running at me, not expecting me to go for the re-challenge. That's exactly what happened. We got the re-challenge, and just like that, it was actually 4 down. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to, you know, take our time, see what we can do. Now, when there's 4 down, what you need to do is make sure to push out the lanes, cut the lanes, and make sure, you know, you catch the enemies off guard here. That's what a lot of people don't do, I feel like. I feel like they play quite passive. So you see, I take out one, going to go around, reposition, and just try to take out the whole right side. I'm watching the whole of kitchen, now watching freezer. And you can see I'm going back and forth between the lanes, just making sure as I'm impactful as possible, and just taking out everyone in sight right now. Doing a really good job. I'm going to go back, get the third as well. We're absolutely frying now as the game starts to open up here, up by 20 points, going into this next hard point. Now, although I switched to an SMG, you can see I'm still focusing on the spawns. I'm not pushing out too much. I'm making sure, you know, we've got position, we've got spawns, and it's allowing us to break the hill a lot easier. So we're going to go through, take out one, and what you doing, McFly? Oh my god. I was on an absolute tear there. McFly on 9 kills. He's costing right now. He's got a side bet on me to lose 4 right there. He takes me out, and now we spawn at the front of the hill. So what I'm going to do is go around here. I don't have the dead silence, so I have to be very careful the way I position myself here. I don't want to get caught out in the open. I'm going to go through here, watch the other side of here shooting, going to go through, and I mean, McFly has really let me down there, man. We were in such a good position, and just like that, you can just see within like literally that one team kill has potentially cost us this whole hard point here. With 30 seconds left, they've got control here, and it's going to become a completely different game, because if we got these 30 seconds, we would have been 60 points clear, where it looks like it's going to be even after this game, man. Things aren't going my way because my teammates go down. That's 2 down. Going to try sneaking through here. I don't have much luck here, but 20 seconds left. What I'm trying to do is see if I can get them off the hill here. We don't really want to give them all that time, but someone's watching over. You know what? Let's chalk that one up and go to P1, but McFly, man, has let me down there with that team kill. Now, I know there's about 3 of them on the old hardpoint, so what I'm decided to do is kind of go towards kitchen air, take out these guys on the rotation, just make it a lot easier for my team to set up here. So we're going to see one, take our time to go around and see what we can do here. The guy's off the hardpoint, so I'm expecting him. And now I notice, right, he's not there. So what that normally means 9 out of 10 times is going to approach catwalk. So we're going to go through here, and my teammates actually lose their gunfight. So I can't be everywhere at once. So I notice that, you know what, everyone's using their gunfights. I just have to make a play here. I have to stay alive in the top catwalk because it's such a vital position. And let's see what happens. And luckily enough, my teammates fry. We get 4 down, and now it's time to spawn trap. Now it's time to kind of get that momentum going. So we're going to go through to the top here, as I mentioned, catwalk. They're going to be spawning on the other side. We go through, we take out one with help of my teammates, and just like that, we're in a good position here to kind of take over P1 and P2. 30 seconds left. Going to go around once again. I'm shooting ghosts right now. I'm shooting bodies, but we're in the right position. My teammates getting the kills. I didn't really have anything to do in that hard point. I was in the right positions, but my teammates were getting all the kills, and that's absolutely fine with me. All I have to do is worry about the next rotation, and what happens, we spawn on the other side of the map. I think this is a good opportunity to talk about spawns and why they're so important. Right here, look how long it's taken me to get to the new hardpoint. It's taking me about 20 seconds realistically, right? If I spawn, you know, in lobby, it takes me about 5 seconds. So those 15-second difference is everything, especially when a hardpoint's only a minute long. So right here, you can see how important it is to get the spawn straight away. I'm going to the back here because this right side is so much easier to break in. While my teammates go through the front, I'm going to sneak through. You see, this guy's not actually watching me, so I'm going to try sneaking through. I'm going to try go. This back spot here is really important, but it's quite difficult to get some shots off unless you know exactly where they are. So we're going to chuck a nade over, see what I can do there. The nade doesn't do anything. The guy dived right into my feet right there. Easy kill. My teammates get a 2, and just like that, we've opened up the hill right there. But the nade comes in. What a nade from Killian. Open up the blood, and he gets a 3-piece. I mean, that's just a great play from him. The teammates get the trade. Now look at where I'm spawning. I know straight away they're going to be on the left here. They're going to be the back left area. So we're going to go through. This guy catches me off guard, takes me out. And you know what, man, this game's getting mixy around. It's getting really mixy. 20 seconds left. My opponent's actually doing a really good job on that P1 rotation. It looks like P2's gonna be a scrappy one, man. We're gonna have to go through to the new hardpoint here. So I do that. Chuck a stun grenade. The reason I was kind of hesitant to rotate there is because I knew how massive those 15 seconds were. Because if we were still in the game, we'll be fine. But you know, if we lost those seconds there, the lead would have got bigger and bigger. We go through. That's a gunfight I need to be winning, but that's right, man. We're gonna move past that. The important thing is, it seems I'm motivating my team to play for spawns a bit, man. They've realized how important it is. We've actually got the spawns going into this hardpoint now. Let's see how we can break it. Can open the door, and I'm just like that. The timing goes against me once again, man. They're just doing a good job with the timings right now. I feel like I can't get a foot into this match in the second half here. The timing's all over the place, and this is what happens. The game's all about momentum. You have to keep composed, keep calm, and see what we can do. We're going to go through. We dive and we take out one. Okay, that's fine. We get traded. My teammate comes in for the second. It's all about the trades, playing aggressive, and let's see where we spawn in this situation. So we're spawning at the front here. Now, because we spawn quite close in the front, I'm not too worried here because I know the next hardpoint's on the other side of the map. So instead of pushing through the back, I'm just going to go through, see if I can sneak through the side door here instead of going all the way through the back, and look what happens. We go through, we take out one. There's a 1v1 on the hill. We take him out. It's a big 1v1 here. We pre-fire the right, and just like that, we win a massive 1v2. Now that is a game decider right there with 15 seconds. If we lose that, again, that's about a 210 to 195 score. But the fact that we won that, we're going to take the lead going into the next hardpoint. So those 1v1s, like right there, you won't see that on the scoreboard, but that 1v2 I just got was so impactful to get the scrap time. Now I'm just relying on my team to make a play, looking at the kill feed, hoping it's not red here, and what happens, it goes red. So we're going to go through, get into a power spot. We take out one, we take out two, and now we're starting to, we're starting to turn up here. We take out two, going to push through. I notice my teammates coming through the back, so what I do is I don't want to get trapped at the back there, so I'm going to go through the front, and this is a massive play. We're going to go through, we take out the third, and just like how we started to turn up when the game, when the team needs us the most. They're going to push through, play aggressive, and this is what happens. I feel like in these kind of positions, this is where I turn up the most, because I realize that my opponents actually start to get stressed, they start to get impatient, and they start to run into positions where they should be pre-aiming. So you can see I'm kind of pushing through, through, playing the dead silence, and this is actually the best part of my game right now, getting the cruise missile, absolutely tearing them. This is what I mean, like, it's important in positions like this to stay composed, not lose forward. You can see how they're playing a lot more kind of loose, and this is what's happening. I'm able to kind of capitalize and take over the game now, 230 to 210, but this isn't over. This is not over. We need to go on the rotation and see what we can do here. With this hill basically finished here, we're going to go through the middle and just watch this left side there. Spot one. As soon as we kill him, we're going to turn around and watch the middle map here. I'm just trying to cover as many angles as possible. We see the second going to go through. He's actually rotated through kitchen, so we're going to hold that for a second, see if we can get a kill. There you go again. Like, they just push right into my preempts. You get the third, push through. Can we get the fourth? We're on a Mercer's. Absolutely tearing. Of course we can. We get the fourth, and this is what happened. Literally the last, I'll say, quarter of this game, we probably got about 15 kills, maybe half our kills, and we're on an absolute tear. There we get another one. We turn around. There's a guy behind us, but that's all right. On an absolute tear, dropping 32 kills for the victory. Hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay. I know it says they're against Platinums, but this was in the beginning of the season, so the ranks just reset. So it was a pretty fair game. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.